So our next task will be to add some different tags. So we'll have a look at a div tag, a strong tag. We're going to amend the code to add in a div tag, and we'll explain a div tag just after we do this. And then we have this thing called a strong tag, which is similar to bold if you really want to put it. So let us go back into our editor and inside the form, add the div and the strong, and we can see end strong. We haven't ended the div yet because there's more still to come, so we will do that. So now what we want to do is we want to add a p tag with an np tag, which is a paragraph tag, and we want to add in some text between the two tags. So go back to our editor, and just after the piece we've entered in our p tag, which is just text. We can continue that text all out, but obviously it'll display in the browser slightly different one we have in here. So if we go back again, what we want now to do is we want to add another p tag, and you can see that we have ended the div as well within this one. Remember what we said about a start tag and an end tag, often they are pairs. So you can see now when I have put in this code that there's my form with an end form. Here's my div with the end div. There's the strong with the end strong. There's the p with the end p. Here's a p with an NP. Now, once again, in mine, if I right click, I have something which will allow me to format the document. So if you have that, you can right click and go to format document, and that will realign things in our code just to make it look a wee bit better. So we have now added in the two p tags, and we have our end form, our end body, and our end HTML. And again, we don't need to go to file and save because it's automatically saving. But what we want to do then is we want to just have a quick look at what these things mean. So a div is a generic container for the flow of content. So we will use a lot of divs to divide things up so that we can say that's one section, there's another section, etc. The strong is really like a bold, which makes things bold. A BR, which we didn't use in this, but which we will come on and use, is for a line break. Paragraphs are usually represented in visual media as blocks of text separated from an adjacent block by a line break or some form of indentation or whatever. So paragraphs are block level elements and notably will automatically close if another block level comment is parsed before the closing tag. So we can automatically see that if we don't put in the NP, it will try to work out and go, oh, well, that should have been closed. But we want to make sure that we do put in the end tag. So if we were to look in our browser now and do a refresh, we can see that this piece here is the piece which is the strong or the bold. And then we have our paragraph elements, which are text. And you can see that they just go straight across, despite the fact that when we were typing it in here into our editor, we were putting line breaks. The line breaks in here do not have any correspondence with what you will see on the browser.